Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Raj Prajapati. We are going to analyze ICICI Lombard General Insurance. It's a general insurance company, as you all must be aware. Okay, this company is a large cap. Market cap is around 67,000 crores. For people who don't know, they deal in car insurance, two-wheeler, health insurance, travel insurance, business insurance, and all other types of insurances. So, unlike the other listed entities on the Indian market, um, like SBI Life, HDFC Life, those companies specifically deal in life insurances. However, ICICI Lombard deals in general insurance, all types of insurance. So we are a growing country. We are a developing economy, and you know we still don't have enough penetration of cars and two-wheelers in our country. We have a very low per capita income. Health insurance penetration in our company is very low. Travel is increasing significantly in our country with millennials, wanting to spend more money on lifestyle, travel activities. Cyber insurance will increase going forward with things becoming digital. You will need more safety, security with respect to your digital assets. So money becoming digital, cryptocurrencies, so these things will need insurance. Other digital assets need insurance. Businesses, plants, machinery, factories, need insurance. So they offer crop insurance, travel insurance. So these are the kind of insurances that they have to offer. Overall, it's a well-balanced product portfolio that they have, and it's one of its kind listed entity on the Indian markets. So we're going to do a quick analysis. Technically, this stock is a part of my long-term portfolio. After listing, the stock is up around 125% since September 17. So in 4 years, the stock is up 125%. So that's roughly around 30% CAGR year on year. So great returns in a large cap company, and the numbers are also encouraging. We are a very underpenetrated market, in my opinion, and insurance will continue to grow. So what do we have here in terms of a investment opportunity? Like if I would like to trade it for the next 6 8 months or so, if you see this is the consolidation area. It was consolidating in a 20% range, and then it broke out and it went up around 55%. So what you will also notice that this stock corrected roughly around 39-40%. So Nifty corrected around 40% or so. So this stock corrected as much as Nifty and very quickly recovered. So what is the analysis here? This After recovering from the lows to about 100%, this stock is now consolidating in this area, in this 20% range again. And it is also sort of trading above this area. So this was the earlier base. This was the base that it was trading into. It has gone above it, and now it is sort of consolidating here. Also, considering the fact that Nifty has been going sideways since the past 2.5-3 months. So, another reason why we are not seeing a lot of traction in this. So, what's the trade analysis? How will I play it? I'm going to, buy in this range, and trade and um, keep accumulating. in this area. I don't have a stop loss for this, guys, because this is I'm going to keep it for the next 6 to 9 months, and that's how I'm going to play it. It's a part of my long-term portfolio too, and these are the kind of stocks that are more on the longer period horizon. It's not a short-term trade kind of a stock. So on the daily chart, if you'll see, the trend is not very strong, obviously, because the stock has been going sideways since November last year. And however, it has been bouncing from the 200 days. So every time you get an opportunity, you know, uh, I, you can buy around the 200-day moving average. Every time this comes to the 200-day, one can buy. Now, see, the 200-day is a moving average from a technical point of view, but what you have to really understand that this level here is the average price for the past 200 days. From a very simple perspective, all you have to know is that since the past 200, if the stock is trading above this line, you what you know simply is that the stock is trading above its past 200 days. So that gives you an idea of how strong the stock is in terms of relative price action. Even so, technically, this might look confusing to you as to why this is bouncing from here. A lot of institutions buy when stocks are mean reverting. So this stock went, you know, pretty far up from its 200-day moving average. It went up 28%. And then it mean reverted by 20%. So mean reversion is basically when the stock goes up very quickly, it has a tendency of reverting to mean. By that I mean that it will come back to its average price sometime during the year. Okay, so no matter how strong the stock is and it's continuing to go up, it will mean revert eventually. We don't know when that will happen. If the trend of the market is strong, it won't happen for some time, but if the trend of the market is weak, it can happen. So institutions like to buy when stocks are mean reverting. Some so if you are the kind of an investor who likes to uh, buy stocks and he doesn't know where to add to his position, if you have this a part of your portfolio and you would like to add to your position, you should be looking to add around the 200-day moving average, depending upon what is the quality of the stock. So a quick disclaimer, guys, this video is for educational purposes only. This is not a buy sell recommendation, and please consult your advisor before taking making any investment decisions. Let's quickly check. I was checking the this is the page of ICRA. They are a ratings company. So just give you an overview of ICICI Lombard. So ICICI Bank holds 52% stake in the company. Diversified range of products: motor, health, crop, weather, fire, personal accident. These are the products that they cater to. They have 7.5% market share. Okay, so this is something noteworthy. Let's quickly check the fundamentals. 67,000 crore market cap company. It's a large cap company. I'm going to show you something very interesting. If you notice, the promoter stake, which is ICICI Bank, has been diluted by 4%. So post IPO, promoters were holding 6%, and now they hold they were holding 56% and now they hold 52%. So 4% of their stake has been diluted. FIIs have raised their stake from 7% to 29% over a period of time. DIIs have raised their stake from 8.5% to 12%. Now look at this, guys. Look at this. Why is retail selling? because retail doesn't have conviction, because retail likes to trade 10-15% IPO pop. They like to buy the IPO and then sell it after it gets listed on a 20% pop. Post IPO, as we clearly saw, this stock is up. Post IPO, after being listed, the stock is up 125%. So who is making money, guys? It's the institutions. It's the guys who do their research, institutions who understand the markets pretty well, and they know they understand the scope of the business, the nature of the business, how far can it go, what is the growth trajectory, and they have been increasing their stake slowly. If you see, slowly, and they've been buying since last year as well. So 4% of 66,000 crores is roughly around 2,500 3,000 crores approximately. So they added 3,000 crores worth of ICICI GI. This is not one FII, it's a consortium of FIIs. This data is, collectively different FIIs are holding this much. But this is what you need to understand, guys. So only 7% of the shares are out to be traded in the market, and that is also the reason why you will not see extremely volatile gyrations in ICICI, because there is not enough shares out in the market to be traded on a regular basis. So you have to treat this stock differently. You buy it, you keep it. If you want to make some 20-30%, you buy it, you let it ride 6-9 months. You could do that. Okay. Um, they have around 485 crores of loan. They have around 228 crores of cash on the book. Okay. Let's look at the P&L. See, steady growth in sales. Sales have tripled since 2013. Profits have almost quadrupled, almost five times, 500 basis points increase in profits. Margins have increased, margins have become better, margins should probably stabilize over here. So, great set of numbers. March results are also very encouraging. Considering the fact that there's COVID, their sales have increased. Okay, and they've done, they've done, they've, the numbers are very encouraging. So overall, very high quality company. One can buy on pullback every time. If you see it pulling back to the 50-day, to the 200-day, one can add this very high quality company. Thanks a lot, guys.